Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another CDR race weekend. We've travelled approximately 2,500 miles from the Hungaroring to Barcelona de Catalunya for 33 laps of the Spanish Grand Prix, again with full qualifying. So, just gonna post this. Right, okay, that's been posted and we are ready to go. So we're just waiting for a couple of drivers to make their way into the lobby, then we can get cracking. I know we have got 4 reserves in tonight, I believe it is. Yes, so as we have got random new person, which I believe is FRL Charlie's in the Aston Martin. We've got QVR Kelvin, and he is in the Alpha Tauri. So let's just double check that is his name. Yes, that is correct. We've also got from Tier 3 Gameful Odds. So good luck to him, and he will be in the McLaren alongside Droftus, who is actually returning this week. He couldn't be with us last week. And then we have got one more, Andreas, I believe that is. No, I believe that is who Gameful's going to be racing in. So, yeah. And we got our first, excuse the notification, let's get rid of that, it's tier 2, my bad. Got a couple of comments in straight away. We've got Noah, which is Wicken. And we're missing 2 drivers. Interesting. So yeah, we got Wicken in there going, yo, what's up, Teabag? That'd be myself, of course. How we doing, Wicken? Looking forward to tonight. We've got Team Alpine Hartnell in there. And we have got one of the trim boys, Carl, saying good luck, JJ, and evening to myself. How you doing, Carl? So there we go, it's ready up. Anyone watching, if you just let us know what the weather's going to be like for qualifying and the race, that'd be splendid. And we have Mr. Charlie in there as well, FRL Charlie, saying hi. Yo, dude. How you feeling for tonight, Charlie? What you like round this track? So what I'm going to do is, just while I'm waiting for the guys to ready up, let's go through the driver's standings for Tier 1. So currently with 87 points it is Bills in the Mercedes. Then behind him is Droftus with 75 points, our current Drivers' Championship champion. Fortunately he crashed out in Spa, and not being here last week because he was leading, let's put him to P2, so he'll be looking to improve on that tonight. We've got Mr. Consistent, Bruges, in P3 with 72 points in the Alpine. We got Mr. Don Rabico, 54 points. Wicken is on 53 points. Grimjaw Jagger, who was our winner last week, on 50 points. Scotty123 with 48. Albie is on 45. MDG is on 38. Dan, currently in P10, is on 37 points. Colin is on 36. Harry, who's not with us tonight, is on 26. Sociopath is on 25. We've got Hamster, who is on 24. Hartnell, 23 points. Exactly the same with Jahu and JJ Trim. Excess, unfortunately, is no longer with us. He's had to drop out. And we have got Matthias, but unfortunately can't be with us tonight. Then we got Robbins on 13, and then we've got Sinex, who is on 4 points. As JJ's just come in with evening. Good luck, gents, and to yourself. Charlie saying, if it rains then I don't know. Noah saying all dry, thank you. Same as Charlie. T-Bag, you told me I was one here last time. I came 647. Did you? I'm so used to you winning. My bad, Droftus. So first out of the pits is going to be the Mercedes of Jahu. Followed by, I believe that is a Ferrari of Wicken with FRL Charlie for company. Sociopath behind him. So we will stick on Jahu for the first lap. As he comes around turn 9, he won't be pushing this just yet, getting them tyres up to temperature. I apologise, Wicken is actually going to be first across the line to set a time. Then Charlie. So as he comes up to turn 5, makes his way down to that little left kink of turn 6 to the turn 7 and 8, avoiding that inside curb. Is he going to be... Oh, it sounded like there was a little lift there before turn 9, DRS wide open. Down to second, he'll be short shifting through. Oh, and he's invalidated, so we'll jump on with Charlie. No, we won't jump on with Charlie. We'll jump on who's going to be next. He'll be the first man to set time. So Charlie must just be on a bit of a burner. Oh, that's a massive tank slapper through turn 9. I believe it's JJ who's going to be... No, he's going to be... Our Sociopath, sorry, with the first time of a 117.5. So Charlie is going to crank it up and go now. Let's have a look. So Scotty has just started his run. So let's jump back on. Seemed a little cautious through turns 7 and 8. It sounded like he was full throttle through turn 9. As JJ's crossed the line with the fastest time with a 17.4. That's McLaren to cross the line. And that's... Oh, Jesus, welcome back, Droftus. With a 16.3. And that's a 17.4 from Wicken as it stands, puts in P2. It's jump up. I believe the Scotty who was coming across yet with a 17 flat. That's going to be, who was that? Dan makes his way across through the last couple of corners. The Williams, he is going to set a 117.4. I believe. Oh, Jahu's out. Is he retired in the pits? No, he's crashed somewhere. I missed that. Oh, let's just have a look. See who's next. Gameful is on his out lap. Bills is still in the pit. I believe it's going to be Colin. Oh, Albie's had an issue through turns 1 and 2, so he's just moving over to keep out of the way. So we'll stick on board with Colin for this. And that's going to be a 17 flat as well. Oh, there's Charlie there, I missed that. Bruce has crossed the line with a 16.7. Charlie crossed the line there with a 16.6 as he was just trying to take avoiding action. And so let's have a look to see who's two. Nope, so that looks like to be turn 12. Whoa! Gameful's exactly the same place as well. So Dan didn't improve. Droftus has improved with 16.2. As Dan's made a slightly up on his time in sector 1. I don't think Colin and right, so Grimjaw's definitely not. Is Colin trying to improve? No, he's 5 seconds down. So Dan is still 800ths up. Sector 2, he's nearly 3 tenths up on his time. Oh, looked like a bit too much curve there. Sounds like he's having a slight lock-up, I'm not sure. This is the sound of that Williams. Let's see what time he sets. 2 tenths up, so he did lose a little bit of time there through turns 11 at 10. Just looks like as he was getting the power down, he was a little bit squirrely. So let's have a look as Hartnell just gets out of the way so Kelvin can go on his lap. Gameful's crossed the line with an 18.9. Droftus has retired, so he's definitely comfortable with that time. That sounded like a bit of a lock up there from Kelvin. As he's took way too much of 7 and 8, and that's invalidated. Let's have a look. Is Gameful going again? Let's have a look to see where Bills is. He's just behind Gameful, who is 3 tenths up on his time. So as it stands, this will put him around the 18.6 mark. Stay on board with this one, then we'll move to Bill, see what timer he can set, our current tier 1 leader, and that's a massive lock up by Gameful there. That would have cost him severe time. I see Dan's just keeping to the side. So he makes his way for, I believe this is 13 and 14. As he's, so let's jump on with Bills, and that's a 16.9, so currently P4 on that. So Charlie is going out for another run. He did say he was slightly impeded on his lap. Wiccan's coming out again. Let's have a look, see where these guys are. So Albie is just ahead of Hartnell. So let's see what Albie can put on the board. It seems he was very, very cautious through turns 7 and 8. Bit of a lift there through turn 9. And that's a purple sector 2, but that will be his own time. He hasn't set a lap yet. That's the yellow fast, just Charlie slowing down, moving out of the way. Let's see what Albie can put on the board. That's a 17.6, so he is going to have to go again. And that's same for Hartnell, 17.5, so again, these are going to have to go again. So Bills didn't improve, but I think that was just getting ready to warm his tyres up. Let's see what Charlie's doing as he invalidates through turn 2. So he'll back off, he'll have to recharge everything. Let's see what Bill's done in sector 1. So he's a 10th up on his time in sector 1. Rabico, who is on a lap as well, so I'm going to jump on with him. And he's lost it through turn 7. Oh, lucky he wasn't going that quick, because that could have been him out. So Bill's coming out again, nearly lost it and slammed it into the wall there. That could have been him out, even though he'd already set a decent time. Yeah, Rebico didn't lift through there, turn 9. DRS wide open up to turn 10. Looking forward to the new game actually, to be fair with this. Because that corner's a lot more curved. Looks like that's a Mercedes just getting out of the way. Yep. So let's see what Rabico can put on the board, and that is a 17.9. So Scotty is slightly up on his time there. Bills has retired in the pits, as Scotty's gone in the pits as well. Albie did improve with a 17.1. And Hamster there, hello. 16.8 from Hamster. So we got out the minute, so just jump down with Kelvin. Is that Hartnell? So he's a 10th up on his time. He's going to need a bigger chunk than that, but that is... There's Gainful across the line. That's another 2 tenths he was up. He's going to go again. Scotty's retired, so he seems he's comfortable with that time. As Kelvin's gone into the pits, as Sociopath jumps to 11th. Oh, is Dan going to have to look to go out again? He's on the cusp here. So we'll stay on board with Hartnell, see what he can do. That's a Red Bull getting out of the way as Hartnell goes into the pits. Okay. So it looks to be an Aston Martin. As Hampster's retired now as well. And Rabico has invalidated. So it is going to be Gainful to cross the line next. He is 4/10 up on his time. Unfortunately, that's just not going to be enough. Again, is that Bruges? Why has he come out? I'm not sure. Okay. So JJ's on his outlap. He's going to have to put something in here. Sociopath going into the pit, same as an Aston Martin. That's a Ferrari, is it, of Oddwicken? Yep, he's on his outlap, so we'll stay on board with JJ. Makes his way down to turn 5. Again, the little kink to the left of turn 6, then 7 and 8. He seems quite smooth through there. Let's see what does he lift through turn 9. Yeah, there's quite a big lift there. So he comes down to the heavy braking zone of turn 10. Keeping close to the apex, short shifting. It was pretty flat out through there, to be fair. A lot of people tend to back off a little bit. So we've got 13. 14, let's see. As Dan's retired. So he believes he's safe there. And that is JJ up to P5, 6, 7. As Colin comes in with a P3. Oh, let's see. He's wicking up on his time. Let's see what... Nope, I believe so. Kelvin got Hartnell on an outlap. He's got 20 odd seconds. Yeah, he'll be able to get round in time. As that was a big lift through turn 9 from Kelvin. I hate that view. Oh, it sounds like there was a bit of a lock up here. Let's see what he does through here. That is qualifying over, so we are going to lose Jahu and Gainful, unless Gainful can pull something out of the bag here. But let's see what Kelvin can do. Oh, he's pushed Wicken, so it's all down to Hartnell, and he's slightly up on his time. Yep, that's Gainful out, I'm afraid. So Danny's going to be safe with that time. So can Hartnell knock out Wickham? We'll stay on board with this to the end. What he can do. Can he get out of Q3? No. Wondering if the backside kicked out there, because pretty much drove over the grass towards the end. That would have cost him loads. Right, let's just go down to the classification. So you've got Droftus there, 3 temps clear of Charlie. So we are going to lose Hartnell, Gainful and Jahu. as we make our way to Q2. So I'm wondering how many people are going to attempt the softs or just go straight, attempt the mediums or go straight out on the softs. So I'll wait to see who comes out first. So it does look like there's a McLaren coming out. Yep. And both Williams. Either way, there's a few coming out on track. So Sociopath is out first. He's gone with the softs. Droftus has come out on the softs. I'm wondering if he's just going to put a banker in just so he can tempt the mediums. That's what he usually does. Charlie's come out on the softs again. I'm pretty sure he's probably going to do a banker to come out on the mediums. Kelvin's come straight out on the mediums, same as Albie. Oh, this is a busy track. These guys are going to want to back off here. We're going to start having people moaning that I'm getting blocked, when theoretically it's going to be their own fault for staying so close to them. There must be an issue here, Charlie, because I'm looking at red tyres. Why are you messaging me for, man? Why are you driving? So I'll jump on with Sociopath because he was the first, and he's lost it. He's caught the inside of 2, I believe that is. So it's going to be Charlie, who is invalidated, and then it's going to be the McLaren of Droftus next, then Don Rabico after him. Let's see if he lifts off through turn 9. He just short shifts, full throttle through there. Short shift into 3rd, 4th. Surprising on that one, people drop it to 3rd then bring it back up to 4th. That's a lovely exit there through turn 14. Yep, so he was just doing a banker. Rabico over 16.6. So Charlie, and then that was Kelvin with a 17.4 on the mediums. Albie with a 17.7. That's going to be Scotty, who's going to cross the line next on the mediums as well. That's a 118 flat. That's a Red Bull of JJ Trim. And that's a 17.7 on the softs. And that, I believe, is that Dan making his way round? No, that might be. That's Grimjaw. He's about to start a lap, same as And Bruges on the mediums with a 17.1. That's Hamster with a 31, so he's had an issue somewhere there. And that's a 16.8 by Charlie, but he's going to take those through to Q3, and as I said, they're definitely softs. I'm not blind. They are red wall tyres. I believe that is that Scotty going again? Yeah, he made an improvement with a 17.4. That's Dan coming out now to start his outlap. Oh, right, okay. That's a game issue then, because as I said, on here it's showing us 2 laps on the softs. Interesting. So Sociopath coming down to start his lap. Yes, Hartnell says they're mediums on my screen. Right, okay. Yeah, that's odd. Really odd. Oh well, it is what it is. Just the game doing the game things. As Dan has set a purple sector 2, but it's going to be his own. Let's see what he can put on with those softs, if they're softs. And that's a 17 flat for Dan. Let's have a look. Sociopath is on his lap. As Ravicar's retired, he's happy with that time. And he crossed the line, and this is going to be a 17 flat as well. We've got Colin, who is now just starting his lap. Bills is still in the pits. As we have got a yellow flag, but that... Whoa, Sociopath binned it. He has lost it. Out of turn 3, so he's probably lost the rear end. It's been slammed into the wall, and that's a purple sector 1 from Droftus. Let's jump back on with Colin. Let's see what he can do. Got a lot of yellow flags here. Oh, there's Williams in the way. That's right, got out of the way in time. And that's Colin with a purple sector 2. Let's see what he can put on the board here. And that's a 16.8. So let's just jump back down. Let's see what Droftus is second up on his time. That's just sector 2. See what I can put on the board. That's a 16.7. He's definitely through with that. Let's have a look. So Kelvin, he's gone into the pits. So let's stay on board with JJ. He's half a second up on his time through sector 2. As he makes his way to the start finish line. And that's P7 with a 17 flat. So let's have a look at Albie. He puts himself in P6. So currently in the drop zone is Bruges, Kelvin, Scotty, Wicken and Bills. And Bills is now on his outlap. Oh, we've had a... Who is that? That's Albie, isn't it? Oh, I believe he was just moving out of the way there. So JJ should have enough time to get round, get in the pits, get another set of tyres on and get out. Let's have a look, see what Bills can do. Probably only going to have enough for one run. Unless he's fueled up for two, of course. As Mr. Charlie has just put in chat for Droftus, time for another pole position battle. Droftus saying then we both die less than 10 laps in. Oh, that sounds broken. Right, okay, so that was just burning because his ERS is going back up. Let's jump on board with Wicken, who has started his flying lap. So 21.8 through sector 1. And that's Kelvin, who's just crossed the line as well to start his flying lap. So with 3 minutes to go, are these going to be able to sort of... Are JJ and Dan going to come out again? If they are, they'd need to come out now, as Dan's put on a fresh set there. As Hamster's come out now as well. JJ has put on a set of mediums as Wicken comes down the start-finish line, and this will be P7. Dan is now on the cusp. He's going to need to come out now if he wants to, and I believe he's coming out as we speak. Let's have a look, see how Bills is getting on. He's only slightly up on his time. As it's going to be Kelvin, he's 3 tenths up on his time, so this is round the 70, let's see. And that's P3. Dan is now out as it stands here, unless he makes his way out quickly. Here he comes. Same as Bruges, he's on his outlap. Better not get eliminated again. I think we should be alright with that. So Bills has pitted, that's it. He's done. Let's have a look. I believe it's Hamster. No. Oddwicken is invalidated, so he's going to cross the line now. That's JJ on an outlap. So he's about to start. See what he can do on those mediums. See if he can put himself through. Collins on an outlap now as well, as he's making his way round. It's around turn 7 and 8. So he must have been unsure. There's Oh, JJ getting really squirrely out of turn 1 there. That's Hamster with a 16.5. Kelvin's retired. This is crazy. It's all going, so he's 3 tenths up, so this will push Kelvin in the drop zone. Where's Scotty? He's just starting his lap now. As Bruce makes his way round the last couple of corners. Is he going to knock Kelvin out? He is, and that's a 16.3. Ooh, this is going to be an interesting Q1. This is potentially... Oh. Alright, let's jump on with JJ as he's invalidated, so he's out unfortunately. Oh, Dan's backed off, so unfortunately I believe, yeah, Dan is out. So he's all down to Scotty. Let's see what he can do as he makes his way round that last corner. And that's P7. Why did... I'm guessing Kelvin's crashed somewhere and I've missed it. Because JJ's been knocked out and Wicken has. Oh well. So we are losing Wicken, Trim, Dan, Sociopath and Bills. Dross just confirming I missed that, so yeah, Kelvin DNF'd. So it's just going to be 9 for the shootout. And as it stands, Bruce with a 16.3, and Droff just put that time in Q1. This Hamster as well is looking pretty nippy. Ooh. So we're just waiting for Bruce to get in his pit box, and that'll be Q2 done. Yep, there we go. So, yep, so as it stands in Kelvin, Wicken, JJ, Dan, Sociopath and Bills. And to confirm what the guys were saying earlier, he did do those on mediums. So that was just mine glitching out a bit there. So you are going to find Bruce, Hamster and Rabico. Well, it depends where everyone is after Q3. A few laps over Droftus and Charlie. And also Colin as well. But again, safety cars could play a massive role in this. So yes, they've got through on the mediums. But an earlier safety car can blow things wide open. Yeah, no, yeah, of course. I just didn't realise the DNF, to be honest. So I know about his time and staying on the board. As Rabico's put his mediums on. So who's going to be first out? And it does look like it's going to be Droftus, and then... yeah, there's a few coming out now. Get a couple of laps in. Probably a burner than their actual lap. So that is Colin who's going to be first around. So it wasn't Colin. Ah, it must be Hamster, sorry. So Hamster's going to be the first man round the track. And why is he out this early for? He is the first man on track about to set a lap. Is he alright? So Charlie's just confirming that he's doing his first lap on Q1 soft tyres. I need to turn his phone on silent. There we go. So we'll stay on board with Hamster. It's been a while since I've watched these laps, it's usually the F2. So it's going to be Hamster, then it'll be Droftus, and then Rabico. So Rabico's just going to set probably testing those mediums out under light fuel. That's a 21.7 for his first sector, as Droftus has invalidated. Let's see. So I'll stay there. So this first one will be a sort of a nice little benchmark for Hamster. Then I'm guessing his next set of tyres he puts on, he's going to absolutely thump it and throw everything at it. All I can say right now is Hamster's pretty in fairness, pretty nippy around this track in the F1s. Good luck 21 Racing in Monday. So the first time set 16.9 as a warm-up. It's going to be Rabico across the line now. Oh. So Charlie 16.8, but they are used tyres. Droftus is starting a lap now. He's just moving over because he don't want to give him a tow. That is going to be Grimjaw. No, it's not. It's going to be Bruce, sorry. Let's see what he can do. As he's going in the pits. Interesting. So it's going to be Albie next with a 17.1. Colin behind him with a 16.3. As Rabico's out. Yep. So Rabico is going to start P9 at a worst push. That's Grimjaw with a 16.8. So that's Colin 16.3. He's looking pretty nippy right now as well. As Hamster's going in the pits. So let's jump on board with Droff to see what time he's going to put up for his first run. Oh, 16.33. 100th in it. So let's jump on board with Albie as he has invalidated. So I expect everyone to just dive in the pits. Stick on another set of softs and go for it. So that's the benchmark there, 16.333. So I know Drofter's done a 16.294, I believe it was, in Q1. This is going to be an interesting Q1. Why has Excess joined? Okay. So everyone's in the pits. We're going to have one more run. That's going to be Albie who's going to be out first. Right, so Albie just warming up his tyres. So it has just been confirmed that Excess has joined because he's going to reserve in the race for us. Ah, there we go, yep, he's just confirmed it. I was like, what's going on here? He sneakily managed to join in. He was going to dish out all the information. No, this must be a fuel burning lap. Yeah, definitely. So let's have a look. Is anyone actually going for an actual lap? Yes, Charlie's backed off as well. So again, these are just burning fuel. And that is Scotty who is coming out of the pits. We'll jump on with Albie as he's now actually starting his flying lap. Avoiding turn 2 corner. Flat out through turn 3. So Excess will be with us. He'll be reserving in the Red Bull. Turn 6, then turn 7 of 8. He took them curves nice. Let's see, is he flat out through turn 9? Oh, big eyes, corner cut. Yeah, this is going to be Charlie's cross the line, and this will be his one and only lap. So let's see how much he's up in sector 2. Turn 7 and 8. Bit of a lift through turn 9. He makes his way down to the heavy braking zone of turn 10. He's half a second up on his time. So this is going to look like the back end kicked out a little bit there. Very smooth for these last couple of corners. Here we go. Where's this going to put him? That's a 16 flat from Charlie. Here we go. Let's jump on with Hamster. Let's see what he can do. I believe this is just a burner lap for himself. We'll jump on with Bruges. Oh, I wonder if that dirty air from Hamster is going to play a big part. Hamster diving out of the way, but would that have cost Hamster? He might be alright actually. So he must be going again. Ah. Oh. So because I'm moving out of the way, has he got enough fuel on board to do another 2 laps, or is that it for him? That's such a shame. Yeah, that's it. Scotty's about to cross the line, and that's going to be a 16.7. Let's see what Droftus can put on the board, because he's going to be next to cross the line. He's half a second up, nearly half a second up on his time. This is going to be, as Grimjaw's been disqualified for driving the wrong way. Here we go. As he makes his way down the back straight, what's this going to be? A 15.8 flat. Can Colin match that in any way, shape or form? That's a beast of a time. As he completely destroys that corner. So is anyone other than Bruges who's on a lap now? Let's see what he can put on the board. That's P5. Fifth. Oh, did I say someone left the session or retired from the session? Well, there we go. Droftus 15.8. Wow. So front row is going to be Droftus with Charlie. Second row will be Colin and Scotty. Third row will be Bruges and Hamster. Unfortunately, Hamster moving out the way there of Bruges cost him another run. Fourth row will be Albie and Rabico, and then the fifth row will be Grimjaw and Kelvin. Well, there we go. What a bloody lap from Droftus there. He always keeps a little bit spare in the bank and then just throws it at the last minute. I suppose it was the last flying lap, so just throw everything at it. What happens, happens. If it sticks, and it did. Charlie saying messed up sector 2 and 3 massively by losing the rear 3 times. And funny enough, our front 3 runners from Q3 are all on mediums. So they're going to be fighting each other, and they've also got to try and hold up the soft runners as well. Let's see what turn 1 carnage brings us. Hopefully no silly dive bombs. Even if you have to compromise your line, I say it each week, it isn't one in one corner. So, as we just wait for everyone to get their final setups, fuel load, tyre strategy. Wonder if anyone's going to start on the hards in the bottom 10. That'd be an interesting shout. Not that you'd want to do that on this track. As we wait and wait. There's a lot of waiting. Wondering... Ooh. There's the lobby gone. Nope, there we go. Final countdown, that's it. As Droftus has just confirmed while I was waiting. Unfortunately, I was waiting for Brundle to finish his grid walk. Hopefully bypass the snotty-nosed celebrities. There we go. Let's have a look at the... so medium to hard, 13 and 15, or 2 stops medium, soft, medium. But let's have a look at the tyres. There we go, so yeah, top 3 mediums from Q2. 4th all the way down to 10th is softs. So Wickham and gone for the mediums, Dan's gone for the softs, Sociopath, Bills and Hartnell have both gone for have all gone for the mediums. Gainful's gone for the softs, but in fairness for him, this is more like a practice session as such, get him ready for his race on Sunday. And there we go, Jahu and Excess have gone to the hards. Ooh. Those things are going to be brutal to start with. But yeah, Excess is reserving in the Red Bull. Maybe he'll have a good race. I think it was that Ferrari was issue. See what he can do. As long as he can avoid if there's any carnage into turn 1, he should be alright. But as most of the front runners are forming up now. There we go. So the guys are now formed up on the grid for the final time this weekend. So the boys are CDR Tier 1 as we wait for the 5 lights. And it's go, go, go. Oh, it did look like Dross has got bogged down there as Charlie has just taken the lead of the race. Fingers crossed everyone can keep it clean as we go through. So, and everyone needs to avoid. And there we go, that's a nice start from the Tier 1 lads. A few running wide there. Oh, really wide. Oh, someone's just lost an end plate. And that's Kelvin. Oh my god, he's out. Is he? No. Oh, and that's Hartnell was spun as well. Oh my god. So I'm not too sure what happened with Kelvin, but I know I caught on the stream that he got sort of hit on the side and then lost an end plate, then just couldn't control it and slammed it into the wall. Sociopath has lost out to Bills, so he's making progress. Excess has dropped down there. He's been passed by Wickham, but of course he is on the slower compound of tyre. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Collins lost it. he will not be happy at all, and those tyres are going to be absolutely roasting. So yeah, Kelvin and Hartnell both in the pits. But it's right though, it's a long race as Rabico has just got past Albie. Whoa, where's Rabico going? So he just took a bit too much of the curb, it's just pulled him onto the grass. And he's losing out big time here, but he has got no grip in those tyres at all. All that dirty hair coming off of that Alpine. But yeah, so Droftus unfortunately got a bit bogged down there at the start, so Charlie got a good launch. But yes, you got Charlie up one position, Droftus dropped down unfortunately, Bruges moved up 2, Albie moved up 3, Scotty dropped 1, Hamster hasn't moved from 6th, he stayed where he is. Look at the gap there, 2 seconds ahead for Charlie and Droftus. Grimjaw's moved up 2 places, Dan's moved up 5 places, that's a great start from him. Of course he is on the, as Rabico has just got past Sociopath, so he'll want to get a move on. But yeah, so JJ's up 3, Bills is up 5, and Wiccan's had a spin out. Well, he's just come off the grass there, but he's about to be challenged by Colin. Excess is up 4 positions. He kept his nose clean out of everything that was going on. Gameful's up 3, Jaho's up 5, Sociopath up 2, Rabico's dropped down 3. So the pace setters in a minute are Droftus and Charlie. Both with a fair amount of ERS. Droftus has set the quickest time and DRS is enabled of course. Both on about 60% ERS, which is about right. Oh, as Albie's just made a move there up the inside, but oh, he just keeps the position, managed just to sneak it through on Albie. But Bruges is coming back at him, yeah? No, Albie's just closed the door on him. So there's a bit of a DRS train, unfortunately, from Albie all the way down to Bills. As Dan has just got past Grimjaw, his teammate. So I'm wondering if that was a team order there. Team owner. As Hartnell's just got past Kelvin. That has been under DRS. So I'll expect Excess to get past Gameful as soon as possible. I very much doubt he's going to do it here. He'll probably wait for the DRS, of course. Has Albie picked up damage somewhere? Because that is an early stop. He's going on to the mediums. No, he's going to... Oh, as Hamster's just... As Colin's just got past Wiccan. No, they're both still battling. Yeah, Colin's got the job done there into turn 1. I'm guessing Wiccan tried to brake later. Yeah, unfortunately it just didn't work. So we got Dan breathing all over the back of Scotty, but just because he's got DRS on Hamster, a couple of corners here he can lose DRS and oh, what's gone on? That's Wickham, he's in the wall. That's out of turn 7. It don't look like he's lost. No, it looks like he ain't got no damage. That's fine. Will Droftus make a move? So Charlie hasn't even got ERS on. There's no point defending that. So as Dan has just moved up. Oh, Scotty's gone in the pits. That's why. So Dan's up 8 positions, same as Bill's. Gainful with the first time penalty of the race. So both similar ERS levels from Bruges and Hamster. That's a cracking, there we go. So I expect Hamster to get through, as we have had. Looks like that's a Ferrari again. I think that's Wicken. Yeah, he's had another issue out of turn 4. Again, it looks like he's got all his end plates, so it looks like it's just a spin, as Droftus has set the quickest time with a 19. Oh, there we go. So it's just going to be like this lap after lap. Oh, Charlie would have got a corner cut warning there. So these two really are just going to pull each other around, to be fair. Whoa, Droftus with a tank slapper there. Mark's saying he's getting a headache with the amount of time he keeps switching. Unfortunately, everyone's close together. It's going to happen. So will Droftus make the pass back on Charlie here? Or is he just too far back? Yeah, he's just too far back. Let's have a quick look. There we go. As Hamster's just made the move there on Bruges on the outside. That's an easy done move. There's quite an even spread at the back of the field. But again, Exodus is still behind Gainful. So now, can Hamster chase down these front two runners? See, Hamster might even lose this position again to Bruges. But again, it's just going to come down to the downforce level, I suppose, who's got the high downforce, especially on the back straight. So Droft is still sitting behind Charlie. He is closing, but not enough to make the move. You know, Hamster is running dangerously low on ERS. As Excess has finally got past Gainful. Wicken with a time penalty there, 3 seconds. So that's the second one of the race. Keep it in the middle there. I expect Dan would have got a corner cutting warner there. There's Droftus and Charlie are 8 seconds ahead, so in fact they're just pulling each other around, not exactly battling. So the only move really that they'll make is under the DRS, under the start-finish line. I don't expect Droftus to get this move done here. Yep, oh, Bruges and Grimjaw have gone in the pits. So that has released Dan. He's got a bit of work to do now to close the gap on Hamster. Yep, so a couple of drivers are in the pits. They would have stuck on the mediums, I'm guessing. Yep, they'll take them to the end. And that builds up 10 places. Dan's up 9. As Kelvin has just, as we got an issue in sector 3. Who is that? That's Kelvin. Trying to go into the pits, he's had a spin. So let's jump back on. There's Dan. Ooh, no, he's still just out of DRS. He's back in it now. That's going to be a safety car. Oh, mate, this. Oh. Ginge, just to let you know, man, this is tier 1. Got collected by whoever it was, I'm not going to say, losing the back end. I think this was my last CDR race. Yeah, we're tier 1, man. Fortunately, that's tier 2. So everyone has just dived in. Hamster and Dan have a real good opportunity here to pick up some tasty points. And as I said, that early safety car's absolutely ruined it. I don't expect them to pit now, unless they go in, stick a set of softs on each, and do a 2-stop. And pray there's another safety car maybe. Because they've got a 30... Albie's just got a penalty speeding under the safety car. Should be interesting. Ah, there we go. What are they going to do? Are they going to stick on a set of softs? Oh, they're going the hards to the end. Oh, right. Where's Hamster? Yeah, they're going to come out ahead. They had more than enough time. And that's Kelvin unlapping himself. Yeah. So, you know, what would I have done in that position? Probably looked at the 2-stop. I don't think I could take the hards on. I know them two boys are quick, of course. If another safety car comes out, what's excess doing? Ah, he's had a spin, turn 2. Oh, we've got a couple of laps now. As they've all formed up. So you're going to have Hamster and Dan are going to have the quicker tyres on. So they might be able to put a challenge in on Droftus and Charlie. probably take the lead, but then those boys will be able to come back at him towards the end of the race. Let's just have a look. So I probably expect the safety car to come in the next lap. Let's get rid of that. Ah, so Albie's got to drive through, he's got to serve within 3 laps of the safety car going in, and then game 4, Wicken and Kelvin with 3 seconds. So, whoa, I've literally just gone on board to tier 2, and that's a safety car for them boys as well, is it? As Clay has just obliterated a wall. Nope, no safety car, they must have just had one. Safety car is in this lap. So Drofters are back the field up nice and early. He ain't going yet. Oh, he's going to take it. There we go. And he did catch Charlie a little bit napping there. Why is Hamster... Oh, it looked like Hamster was weaving, sorry. Let's just jump back on as Scotty has lost out to Bills. As Bills is looking to make a charge on Dan. He's going to make a dive down the inside here. And he does, and he's just took Dan up. Oh my god, why? As Bills has come off himself. So he's now waiting for Dan. Again, it's just unnecessary racing. Why? You still got the best part of 20 laps to go. There's no need for impatiency. You've just cost both yourself valuable points for your teams. Crazy behaviour. Such a shame. Hamster is keeping with the front guys, but again he has got the slightly superior tyres as Drofters is going defensive. Let's jump back on with... There we go, that's better. Oh mate, this game falls just time penalty. But yeah, these guys at the front, the top 3, have pulled out a gap of nearly 2 seconds on Scotty. Oh, Charlie is falling out of DRS range of Drofters here, so I'm wondering if he's got those hard tyres switched on a bit more than Charlie has. Of course, him being out of DRS is just going to give the advantage to Hamster. So I believe DRS will be enacted the next lap, or yeah, here we go, it's enabled this lap. So he'll be burning it, both of them will be burning the RS just to keep within touching distance of this, because if Droftus breaks out of DRS, he is just going to drive off, as Colin has got past Gainful, so he's moved up from towards the back. Rabico is in within touching distance. Have a little look at this battle. So Charlie's now fallen out of DRS range of... Has he? Did Hamster manage to keep the DRS range? No, so they're all out. There we go. So let's have a look. Jump down here to Don. Let's see what's going to happen here. I know JJ's got his own little DRS train, so he's got Jahu, Colin, Excess, Gainful, all the way down to Kelvin in 15th. That's a bit of a DRS train. Let's see what Don can do on this back straight. I don't think he's close enough for a pass here, he says. Will he make a late lunge? No, he's just too far back. Maybe the next lap, if he can get sort of win 3-4 tenths as opposed to, I think he was 5-6 tenths. As Bills has gone into the pits. What's he doing? As he has put on a set of mediums. Yep, so there we go. So Hamster is falling out of DRS range massive. He's like 2.2 seconds. So unfortunately, as it stands, he's having a bit of a race on his own, to be fair. As Rabico's just picked up a time penalty there. And with everyone so close, that is going to hurt. That will drop him quite massive, but it is only halfway through the race. As Charlie has closed back in the gap, he's about 6 tenths now behind Droftus. Now, Scotty gets a really nice exit out of there. His traction is really good. There, Grimjaw. There we go. But what you'll find is with Charlie and Droftus, they'll just keep swapping positions lap after lap after lap until it comes to the end. And it's just literally going to be a race to the end as Wickens got past Gainful. So Rabico's a lot closer. Excess has got past Colin. Now, will Rabico make a move in the next DRS straight? Probably not a good idea to, but he needs to be super close as he goes round that final exit just to get the move done. Especially that time penalty, you want to get clear of that 3 seconds. He's pushing him round these corners now. So both similar ERS levels. I think he's just too far back. Oh wow! Droftus has just picked up the time penalty. Oh, Rabico want to be careful here. Really does want to be careful. He's going to push too hard and pick up another time penalty, and that's just going to destroy his race. Oh, massive lock up from the rear left there of Scotty. That would have put his tyre on fire there, so you want to be careful. This dirty air going round turn 9, there was a... didn't lift that much, surprisingly. Again, similar ERS levels. As Kelvin has just got past Hartnell, who has just picked up a time penalty. So, is he close enough to get the move done now? He's going to use absolutely everything. Yeah, Scotty isn't going to defend that whatsoever. It's pointless. Scotty may as well just sit behind him, keep with him, fill up his ERS, and then make a charge later on. Excess is now in 9th. He's just got past JJ Trim. Scotty, so we've got Colin, who is extremely close to JJ. It looks like he's got that move. No, Colin's just backed out there. Let's have a look at that one. JJ, I want to be careful here because he's about to fall out of DRS range, and he has from excess. So this should be quite easy for Colin. And he's out. Oh, what a save! That was me, I'd be in the wall. Raw. Oh, this is an opportunity for Wicked. Oh, excuse me, it's been a long day. Droftus is within 3 tenths there. Will Scotty make a move again as excess is now up to P8. He's just got past Jahu. Wiccan looking to try and make the move there, but JJ doing what he needs to keep the position. But that is the opportunity for Colin to close in. Well, Dan was 7 seconds behind Hartnell. He's now 4 seconds. So he's closed that gap by 3 seconds. Wiccan looking to try and go around the outside of turn 10, but he's nowhere near. But he got the switchback done on JJ. That's now Wiccan into the top 10, and he'll want to get a move on as well because he's got a 3-second time penalty. But now, does that... Oh, not too far. I want to go down to Colin. Let's have a look. Well, JJ's absolutely rinsed his ERS. He has absolutely nothing. Same as Wickham, where you got Collins on 75%. He's cruising. So if Wickham can just get a little wiggle on. Oh, respectful driving there from Colin and JJ. But JJ's on harder tyres where both on the hards. Look at this, still too wide there. Ooh, I thought Colin was going to attempt it through turn 7 and 8. There's some stones there if he could do that. Big lift this time, be careful. There we go. Will he make a lunge? No, just too early. But JJ has gone extremely deep and Colin just got the switch back on him. So now Colin is going to charge over. Oh, Jahu's had a spin. He's dropping. Scotty has gone into the pits. So he's probably sticking on a set of softs now, I reckon. Colin's in the top 10. unfortunately that little bit of battling we've done with JJ has pushed him back, and we've got a yellow flag. No, that's just because of the pit stops. As Jahu's gone in as well. So Colin's got a little bit of work to do here just to get within the DRS of Wickham. That's all Colin's done, he's just sat behind people, just recharging. Charlie still in P2, all he's got to do is stay within 3 seconds of win his heats. And he's done it, he's within DRS range. You've got Kelvin there, just behind him. And that's a yellow flag, who Grimjaw's had a spin. Yep. So his tyres are going to be quite toasty. But this has given Wickham DRS. But again, oh, Colin just getting traction down too early and just spinning the tyres up. As Gameful's now picked up a time penalty, and Kelvin has just got past Colin. He's now up to P9. Let's have a look at the penalties. Yeah, Droft's 3, Rabico's 3, Wickham's now on 6, Kelvin's on 3, Gameful's on 9, and Hartnell is also on 3. And that XS is having a really good race right now, as Kelvin just locked up as well. But Rabico is chasing down Hamster. Oh, Bruges is trying to hang in onto the back of Rabico, but he's just can't get that extra little bit he needs. And Telelai has. So Grimjaw is currently pulling this lot round. And why? I'm going to keep an eye on that for a sec. So I know Colin said he was having Wi-Fi. Whoa! Wickham just caught that, but that has put the pressure back on with Kelvin behind him. So Wickham just trying to use ERS in places he shouldn't be, because he's now got nothing. You know, you've got Kelvin's on 54, Colin's on 70 basically. If I was Wickham, I would honestly just let these guys go, stay behind them, recharge your ERS, and Wickham nearly lost it again. Jahu with a time penalty there. Kelvin going a bit defensive. But yeah, I know Colin said he was having a little bit of Wi-Fi trouble there. Look, there's no issues at all that I can see. Watching the whole race, he's good. No lag spikes or anything, that's brilliant. We've had an issue in Sector 3. Is Bills or is that Jahu? And that's Jahu trying to do donuts. So his tyres are going to be absolutely wiped out. Yep, there we go. He's just trying to push it. He needs to let them cool down. Easy, you're about to get lapped. And I think that's Jahu done. Yep, Jahu's retiring. He's had enough. There we go. So what else we got? We've got Dan, who is all over the back of Gameful out. So I don't expect Gameful to put up too much of a fight, to be fair. That's Wiccan, who's gone into the pits for his final stop. He's probably going to stick on a set of softs. That's a Sector 1 flag, so who's come off? Oh, Bill's the retirement. Not Bill, sorry, Jahu. Rabico is half a second behind Hamster now. It's only a couple of laps to go. Gosh, I'll tell you what, that's gone quick. God, that car of Jahu needs to hurry up and go. Gameful, that's going to put him on 12 seconds worth of penalties. Dan's back up to P11 now. So Gameful didn't put up a fight, to be fair, for all of that. Droftus is comfortable where he is. That's going to be a P2 for him unless there's an issue, of course, up the front. But you know, touch wood. It's only been one safety car, that's all for the whole race. And that was from Sociopath's crash. And why is there a Sector 1 flag? What have I just done? That's Rabico. What's he done? He's caught the inside of 2. I'm going to shut my mouth now. Ooh. It's Grimjaw. Whoa, what's going on here? Grimjaw and Kelvin having a bit of a battle. So that's released Colin up to P8. Kelvin up to P7. Excess from 19th is up to 5th. There we go. It's the Ferrari as Scotty's just picked up the time penalty. That's not going to help him at all. That's going to drop him down a fair bit. Let's just jump back up with Grimjaw. So he hasn't got to fight too much, to be fair. He's just got to be careful of Colin behind him. That's Grimjaw, who's moved up to P6. Rabico's out. Where is it? Oh, he's retired in the pits. Okay. Why? He could have picked up some points. But okay, he's retired. He's had enough. So let's have a look. See what Bruce can do. Can he bring himself up and take that last podium position? So Hampster's going to fight for his life here for 4 laps. Similar ERS levels. So JJ there he's having a bit of a lonely race now because Dan's 3 seconds behind him and he's 3 seconds behind Colin. Let's see what Bruce can do. He's not close enough at the minute. Oh no, Colin's just picked up the time penalty. He's going to be fine where he is. So he has just got to get past Kelvin. He won't need to get past Kelvin because Kelvin's got 6 seconds. Unfortunately, sorry, I'll be back in 1 sec. Here we go. Bruce has just got past. Apologies for that, as a call from my mum I needed to take. Right, so Droftus has come across. He will be P2. Bruges has taken P3. He's just nicked it off a hamster the lap before, as you see. XS will be P5. Colin will probably be P7. There we go, XS. Look at that. P19 to P5. Great result from him. So let's see where... okay. Yep. As Kelvin has no car. But he finished P8, and then we're just waiting for Wicken, who's going to fill out the last position. That's 2 cars out. As XS would pick up driver of the day, of course. He kept his nose clean. But right, for the final time for this race weekend. And congratulations to Charlie. His first CDR win. So I'm just going to do the classifications. And Droftus picked up the fastest lap there. Yes. So Charlie P1, Droftus P2, the fastest lap with a 17.947. Bruges P3, Hamster P4, XS P5, Grimjaw P6, Colin P7, Kelvin P8, JJ Trim P9, Dan P10, Albie P11, Scotty P12, Hartnell P13, Wicken with the final position P14, or Gameful shall I say, sorry. Bill's retired, Rabico crashed, Jahu, he retired, and Sociopath DNF'd as well. So that's it for Tier 1. I know Tier 2 was on at the same time as well on Twitch. You have got Tier 3 on Sunday nights. And then we have also got F2 here on Monday. But the next time I'll be back on stream will be next Friday for Tier 1 again, which will be Monza. So everyone have a great weekend. Take care. Peace out.